Hey everyone, let's put my clothes away together and talk about whatever I want to talk about. You in? Let's do it. What do I want to talk about? This is the process, okay? If you're new here, we channel the topic together. All right? I just got out of therapy, and today we spoke about boundaries. Okay, I'll stop. We spoke of boundaries, and the boundaries were pertaining to people and work. I love what I do for work, so this is not about that. It's more so I feel super compelled with what I do for work, and so it's for me, it's hard. I mean, at least a theme in my life at the moment. It's hard. It's actually a theme in all regards. Like when I'm doing something, I feel very like I get very hyper focused and want to like be the best at doing that thing, which is bizarre because I know for me back in school, I was able to do multiple things and do them each within a timely manner, dedicated for those things. But I was talking to her and she was saying, in those times, let's say for high school, you are obligated to follow a strict schedule. You know, you have to be there at a certain time. You have extracurricular, so there was more structure. Obviously, you get older. She used when you go to college or when you get into adult life, you create your own scheduling. So that's where I am. I'm out of breath because talking, man. But yeah, so scheduling, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, you create your own schedules and it's like creating those boundaries for it's like, you know, personal life and work. Maybe you don't have that issue. The cool thing about clocking into somewhere is that once you're out of there, you're done. For me, I create my own schedule with work. I'm so lucky, you know, not a lot of people have that opportunity yeah, pretty much, you know. So I do. And this is not to talk about work, but it's more so like creating boundaries with work and people. I'm not done with the people thing because we know people are like the biggest, I don't want to say issue, but for me personally, Your Honor, guilty. I tend to get distracted in general. I was never diagnosed with ADHD or ADD, but I took a test once, and I'll just say, like, a physical test where it was asking me questions, and I scored, like, I put high numbers in those feelings, but maybe it's because I'm an empath, or, like I said, I just tend to get very passionate about what I'm doing or focus on what I'm doing. It's very easy to get distracted sometimes. Like, comment below if you like to get distracted. I don't like to get distracted, but it happens. And as I was saying, people can be distracting and they can take up your time if you don't know how to create those boundaries. So how do you do that? How do you do that? Whether it's with work, whether it's with people. She was basically saying, this is going to be like butchered advice from her to me to you. Really, it's just my perception of what she's saying and what I think about it. So I'm not a professional. Let the record show. I'm pretending there's words down there. But yeah, this is just what I would do, or what I'm learning to do, and hopefully whatever I'm learning to do, you can take away too. I didn't fart, I swear. I went like this on my foam roller, okay, and I'm pretending it's a seat. Boundaries. I was talking to my boyfriend as well yesterday, and we were talking about someone coming up to you, talking to you, taking up a little too much of your time. We'll get back to the word thing, okay? I told you I might have ADD or ADHD depending on that test. So let me find my ground on this. Someone might come up to you, take up some of your time, maybe a little bit too much of your time. You know, you got places to be, people to see that are not that person, or you just have, you know, you want to get, for me, getting certain things done within a timely manner. So we were talking about saying straightforwardly, like, you know, they come up to you, hey, what's up? Oh, just doing this. And then talking with my therapist too, just being like, oh, just trying to, my boyfriend was saying, okay, you're probably like, this girl's can't focus. He was like saying, oh, I'm just trying to get my workout in and out really quick. How about you? Oh, they say whatever. And then I'm like, okay, cool, nice. Like, alrighty, well, I'm gonna get to it, get back to my workout. I'll see you later. And my therapist added like saying like, oh, I'm trying to be in here for, you know, 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna get back to it. And yeah, so that was, it's kind of like telling the person straightforward, like, yeah, I'm just here, cool, like, nice talking to you, like, I'm gonna get to it. Another thing too is about like physical boundaries. If someone touches you or something and you don't like it, she used the example like, oh, I love your shirt, and like they touch your shirt and you're like, oh, thanks, but don't touch me. Like sometimes people will like fucking hug me and I'm like, I don't fucking know you like that. Someone fist pumped me the other day and I'm like evidently trying to be like homies with me. I'm like, we're not homies though, you know? So just, she was saying like own your boundary, which is like own that you don't like something, like recognize when you don't like something. So being like, oh, like, hey, nice to see you, but like I don't really do hugs like that, or I don't really fist pumping's a little like, or just like, hey, yeah, no, like I'm good. Saying I'm good's crazy, but just being, hey, what's up, like not like someone's doing this, I'm like, oh, instead of just being like, if someone says this, I'm just like, cool. So yeah, I hope you can take away from the franticness, from my franticness. And yeah, so that was interesting. And then with the work, I feel like I'm just reiterating everything she's telling me. This is like a vomit diary of what I experienced too. I hope you like it. I hope it's helpful. So something she was telling me was with work. I'm like, wow, I feel so obligated. She's like, she asked me this question. She's like, so when are you not working? And I'm like, I'm always working. She's like, you need to create boundaries, you know, you do this at this time, set time based on what you have to do, create time blocks. Therefore, when you're working outside of work, you can create a life outside of that, you know. Not saying I don't have a life outside of that, fucking I'm talking to you right now, duh, I have a life. But yeah, so I know these are really quick, simple tips. It was just, am I swaying too much? Tell me to stop swaying, I'm sorry. Simple tips. These are just easy, simple tips. Yeah, so I hope they were helpful. And yeah, I don't know, that's what we spoke about today. And yeah, just trying to be more in my zone and like recognize, fucking acknowledging those feelings and thoughts you have, and like almost being selfish and like putting yourself first. It's creating boundaries and not feeling bad for it, you know. That's a big thing she was reiterating to me. I know this one girl at the gym, and she's like totally like, she's a bitch by definition, but she just is in her own, you know. She's a black woman, so I'm sure that helps, just like being like, fuck off, like to anyone. We all aspire to have that level of confidence, so I look up to her as someone like, yeah, fuck you. No, but she gave me amazing advice. She was telling me, Amber, you know you can tell people when you're uncomfortable? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, yeah, if, like you could she told me this, so like you can literally tell someone like, you're making me uncomfortable right now. And I was like, huh? Because she said I was kind of too nice. I was talking to this weird guy came up to me, like weird, like had paint on his face and had been banned from the gym, like came back to the gym because it was renovated. And like he had recognized me from the old location, so like said hi to me, of course, gave me another fist pump. These men love to fist pump, bruh. They love to get that pump in any way they can. Disgusting. So she saw it, and they like everyone saw it, like the people who work there. She's like, Amber, like you can say like, you're too nice, like just say like, you're making me uncomfortable. Clearly I didn't take her advice, but I'm working on it. So hopefully you can too. Own who you are. She said, I guess I was my therapist was like, I don't give a fuck if I'm telling you my business, like, because it's not really that deep, like this is not deep shit, and even if it was that deep, it's like maybe you can relate to it, you know. Like I don't feel like, hopefully, hey, we're just having a conversation, like if you're my friend I would tell you this shit too. So like smash that like button if we're friends now, but only if you feel comfortable. I feel comfortable because we're friends now, you and me. Fuck, I always lose my train of thought. But yeah, so yeah, clearly I'm not doing the whole boundary thing well, but like I said, I'm working on it. And yeah, like I was saying, like I don't have no issue expressing any of this as long as it's helpful for you too. I did lose my train of thought trying to make that joke. I'll limit on the jokes. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful. And just be aware of like how you feel about things and know like how you feel is important, because I feel like a lot of people have that and then some people develop that. For me, I feel like I've lost that. It's just so interesting navigating life as you get older. I remember what I was gonna fucking say. Please have not left. So she was saying like, oh, I think you're like this because you're scared to hurt people's feelings. And I was like, yeah, I guess. Well, if it's your boss, of course, you don't want to get in trouble or disappoint your, not hurt your feelings boss, but like, you know, make them angry in any sense of the manner. I love my boss, so it's, I know some people don't give a shit about their boss. Like, I really respect my boss, so I would never want to make him feel anything other than I want to do the best for him, because he gives me the best in like in ways that I feel like, you know. So I know not everyone feels that way, but at least for that person in particular. With other people, it's like not that I don't care about hurting their feelings. I mean, my boyfriend, I don't want to hurt my boyfriend's feelings. That sucks. And sometimes you have to put boundaries on your boyfriend, and you know, you gotta learn how to put boundaries on strangers. You know, I put boundaries on my parents, my boyfriend, not the internet, not Instagram. I tried. I put that time limit thing on. I don't give a shit. Maybe I don't know how to put boundaries on myself. Maybe it's a deeper conversation, you know? I was saying that I think that to her, I was telling her, I think it lies more so in how the person will perceive me, you know? Like saying like, if I had to like cut someone off, like being like, okay, cool, like bye. Like looking like standoffish or like I said, looking like a bitch. But you know, you have to protect your energy. Like I know a lot of, sorry I'm swaying, why can't we just dance together? I know a lot of people, girls, women I follow on Instagram are all about, even men, of course, are about this lifestyle. And I think the older you get, you do embody this. But just, do I take deep breaths? Weird. Just the concept of like protecting your energy, like truly protecting your energy and your time. My boyfriend, love him. Okay, sorry. I'm so annoying, no? But yeah, like protecting like time. He was saying, everyone says this, it's not brand new, but just like time is the most valuable thing. And I used to like really embody that, but when I was younger, but it's like getting back to that, like I said, because you're more like on a scheduled time. It's like I literally have to be somewhere. When you have like more freedom as you get older, it's like, hey, who fucking cares if you spend 3 hours at the gym, you know, on your day off, right? I had an inside joke to myself when I said it. So yeah, I'm not sharing the joke. Sorry. I know you want to know, but I'm just not telling you. ... Awkward. And yeah. When you have somewhere to be, you gotta be like, oh, I gotta go train a client. Oh, I gotta go be somewhere at this time. I gotta do this. But he was also giving me good advice. Maybe this will help you. It's just like knowing things you personally have to do. Like I need to do this within the day. And yeah, just owning who you are, what you do, creating those boundaries, saying those things, and kind of being selfish. But time is the most valuable thing of yours. And like I said, owning that, protecting your energy. People are fucking weird. That's the thing too. Like I used to think anyone was cool, but you don't fucking know people. And you gotta trust your intuition. If you're getting a weird vibe from someone, like sure, they may not be the worst predator or serial killer in the world, but someone's fucking weird. They're fucking weird. And I think that's all that matters, because if you're fucking weird, you're weird, bro. And you need to protect yourself from fucking weirdos. So yeah, what if I titled this, Protect Yourself from Fucking Weirdos? Are you allowed to curse? Like, write curse words? Protect yourself from people. Okay, wait, I'm gonna stop. All right. Mwah. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Bye. Talk to you later. I just chatted on the foam roller, you know? Bye. Mwah.